Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Minecraft Monday. Today's video is going to be a bit different from my usual content because in today's video we're going to be diving into all of the features we know for sure are coming in future Cobblemon updates. These updates include cooking, breeding, and Pokemon trainers. All of the original developer videos are linked in the description, so be sure to check them out if you want to see the full developer logs. Alright now, let's get straight into these new and exciting features. We're kicking things off with what I think is the most exciting feature, Pokemon Trainers. From the devlog, we can see that these trainers will be able to battle and trade with you, just like NPCs in the mainline Pokemon games. This opens up so many possibilities for storytelling and immersion in your world, which is in my opinion really exciting. One of the coolest things I noticed is that these trainers will actually interact with healing machines after you defeat them. This means you won't be able to battle them endlessly, which adds more personality and makes them feel more alive. We also spotted a trading option in the trainer menu, but they didn't go into much detail about it, so I think it's probably still a work in progress. Personally, I'd love to see trainers with specific Pokemon that can only be obtained by trading with them. Imagine finding Ash Ketchum in your world and he trades you a Pikachu with like his hat or something. That would be really cool. While I was digging through the Cobblemon GitHub directory, I found some really cool animations for winning, losing, and commanding Pokemon. There are two versions of these animations, being regular and hasty, which could mean trainers might get a little more frantic when they're down to their last Pokemon, which is another really cool way to make the trainers feel way more dynamic. I also found textures for tiny, short, and tall trainers, which probably means we're going to see trainers of different sizes in Cobblemon. Oh, and I also came across a Mega Evolution animation, so does that mean Mega Evolutions are confirmed? The second devlog introduces a super cool feature, Rideable Pokemon. Similar to Cobble Rider and Cobble Mounts, this is easily one of the most requested features in the mod, and it's easy to see why. It will make traveling around your world so much easier, while also strengthening the bond between you and your Pokemon. They didn't just add the ability to ride Pokemon, they also included flying. And they really went all out because it looks absolutely insane. Honestly, I wouldn't expect anything less from the Cobblemon dev team, but you know. You'll be able to do full 360s, loops, and corkscrews, which look incredibly satisfying to do. I can already see this being perfect for Cobblemon races with your friends or on a server. It just looks really cool. They also showed off a new jumping feature, which looks pretty neat. It seems like Pokemon will also have different jump strengths and running speeds depending on their power, which adds a lot more personality to each Pokemon and really highlights their unique strengths. One of the most downloaded Cobblemon add-ons is Cobb Breeding, and it's easy to see why. It brings a major feature from the mainline Pokemon games into Cobblemon, and it looks like we might be getting our own version of breeding in the vanilla Cobblemon mod soon. The first thing we see is the new eggs and the incubator block. It looks like you'll have to place these eggs in these incubators to hatch them, and they'll be automatically given to the player once they're ready. But wait, there's an even cooler feature you have to see. Pokemon nests. There are two types, wild nests and player-made nests. Wild nests will randomly spawn in your world, and when two wild compatible Pokemon find one, they'll mate and lay an egg in it. These wild nests can only be used by wild Pokemon. But be careful, the parent Pokemon will fiercely defend their egg. If you battle one of the wild parents, a double battle will trigger, which is in my opinion a fantastic way to integrate a new double battle feature from version 1.6. Then we have the player-made nests, which are designed specifically for the trainer's Pokemon. A really cool detail is that each Pokemon will have its own unique egg texture, so you'll be able to easily tell which Pokemon is in each egg. The fourth devlog introduces a feature that will change a lot of the core mechanics in the Cobblemon mod. Cobblemon Cooking. One of my personal favorite Cobblemon add-ons was Cobble Foods. RIP Cobble Foods. Which added a variety of food items into Cobblemon. It looks like we're going to get something pretty similar in an upcoming update. The first thing they showed off was a new cooking pot item / block, which comes in black, yellow, blue, red, and green variants. The cooking pot needs to be placed on a campfire to boil the water inside. In this devlog, we also saw a new tree variant called the Satsurine tree. The leaves on this tree can be pollinated by bees, which cause them to turn yellow. After that, you can gather honey from them. This seems to be loosely inspired by the honey trees from Pokemon Platinum, and I really hope they add some kind of special encounter to make them more exciting. But that's not all. If you strip a Satsurine log and use a bottle on it, you'll get sticky sap. The devlog didn't mention what this will be used for, so we don't know yet. Let me know in the comments down below what you think sticky sap will be used for. After showing the Satsurine trees, we got a sneak peek of a new food item. rice. This works similarly to sugarcane but can also be placed in water, which makes it pretty unique. They didn't really go into further detail about rice, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see what rice will be used for. Next we got to look at the cooking pot's GUI, and it seems to follow the same design as the crafting table, with 3 new slots on the top called the seasoning slots. We also got a tease of apricot juice, which is a potential new food item made from apricorns. They wrapped up this devlog with a lure cake, a new cake variant that can be placed down and spawns wild Pokemon. Every time a Pokemon spawns, a piece of the cake gets eaten, so it has a limited number of uses. They start the devlog by showcasing the new TM machine, a green semi-transparent block with a tiny spinning disc at the back. This block will be the primary way to get TMs in Cobblemon. To get the TM you want, you'll first need to craft a blank TM, which requires 1 amethyst shard and is crafted directly in the TM machine. After that, you'll get to select the move you want, and the TM machine will display the items you need to craft that TM. Once you gather required ingredients, you'll get your TM. One of the main ingredients for these TMs will be type gems, which are already in the mod but will be revamped to work with the new feature. These type gems will function similarly to amethyst clusters. They will grow from a budding block into a cluster and then into a full block, continuing to grow in stages. I do really hope they add a cap for this though, because I don't want to mine out my whole entire farm every time I want some type gems. Another awesome feature they added, something they didn't have to do but did anyway, is automatic TM crafting. First you'll have to craft one of the TMs and place it into the TM machine. After that you need to place a hopper with the necessary ingredients on top of the TM machine, then the TM machine will start creating the TM that you put into the TM machine, and it will start dropping it out of the front of the machine. Well, those are all the new features we know are coming to Cobblemon in one of the future updates. Be sure to let me know in the comments down below which feature you're most excited for. And don't forget to subscribe to the Cobblemon Dev YouTube channel so you can catch these devlogs as soon as they drop. Well, that was everything for today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and join my Discord server to become part of my growing community, or you could become a member to support the channel directly. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope I see you in my next video. Bye bye.